Animating water. In this video, I'll show you some simple ways to animate water at home. We can't animate with real water because it's always moving. We must make other things look like water instead. You will need a large cardboard box, cardboard scraps, scissors, poster putty, glue, crayons, coloured pens or paint, paper, cling film, cheap hair gel, an empty cup or jar, a smartphone or tablet. You may also need a few pebbles, some building blocks, a snack and a drink to keep you going. You will need to download Stop Motion Studio to your smartphone or tablet. You can get it on the App Store for free, or you can get the paid-for version with a few extra features. But for this animation, it doesn't matter which. You may have to ask an adult to help you. Step 1. Make a rostrum. A rostrum holds your camera so that it points down at whatever it is you're animating. This is an image of a professional rostrum. However, you don't need expensive equipment. You just need a cardboard box and a position near a window with some natural light. Take your cardboard box, remove one side of it carefully. Place white paper on the base to create a basic background. Place the phone on top with just the phone's camera over the edge. Mark its position on the cardboard box with tape or felt tip pen so that you know where it goes. Step 2. Set up your background. Look through the camera and make sure you can see where the edges of your background are. You can mark the edges lightly on the paper with a pencil if you like. You won't be able to see anything outside of these edges on the finished film, so make sure all the action takes place inside of them. When you are making your animation, make sure all the main things you want to be seen are in the centre of the frame. Animating. Here's how to use Stop Motion Studio. Open up Stop Motion Studio. Select New Movie. Place the phone or tablet in the right position on your rostrum. To take your first picture, press the red button. Use onion skinning to see the last picture you took. This will help you to make your animation smooth. If you make a mistake, click on the frame you want to remove and press Delete. Look at the frame rate. The frame rate is how many pictures it takes to make 1 second of animation. For this animation, set it to 12 to 15 frames per second. This means that for every 1 second of animation you create, you will have to take between 12 and 15 pictures. If you take lots of pictures of your objects moving a little bit at a time, your animation should be nice and smooth. But if you only take 1 or 2 pictures for a sequence of movement, it will look jumpy and won't create the illusion of movement. Paper. This is a really easy way to animate water. Colour in a large sheet of paper with all kinds of blue paint or crayon. Fill it right to the edges. Cut it into 3 pieces lengthways. Cut wave shapes across the long side of each strip. Layer the strips on top of each other below your camera. Move the waves in little bits at a time, in opposite directions. Take a picture every time you make a movement. Then you can add fish, a boat, the sky. Cling film. Cling film is a bit more fiddly, but it looks good. Take a small empty jar or cup and stuff it with cling film. Place a sheet of brightly coloured paper on your background. I filmed my cup tipping over. I held it in place with large pieces of poster putty which you couldn't see on the camera. Pull out the cling film bit by bit to make it look like it is spilling and spreading out. Every time you pull a little bit of cling film out, take a picture. Hair gel. Hair gel is a great way to animate water. It can get a bit messy though, so make sure you have towels and wipes handy. Make a riverbed for your river to flow through. Take 2 pieces of card the same size. Paint 1 piece of card green. This is the grass. Paint 1 blue. This is the riverbed. Cut the green one in half through the middle. Don't worry about making the line straight. Raise it up above the blue card using building blocks. Attach them using poster putty. You can glue rocks to the riverbed or real shells, or you can make them yourself out of scrunched up paper or plasticine. Spoon hair gel into the gap which is your riverbed. Try not to get hair gel on the grass. Now take your spoon and run it evenly through the gel in one direction. Take a picture, then do the same again. Every time you run the spoon through the gel, remember to take a picture. You only need to move it slightly each time. Remember to keep going in the same direction. What other things could you use to animate water? You could try fabric, or clay. Can you think of anything else? Have fun experimenting. When you've finished, click the top left arrow. Select your project. Click the share icon. Select Export Movie.